Hi class, good morning. Welcome to the reinforcement discussion of the standard normal distribution. O paano to i-apply in a different given problems. So as we remember class that yung z-score, yung z-score, that will be the representative of the given measurements in a problem na ipa-plot in the Gaussian curve. A z-value is the signed distance between a selected value or the designated x and the population mean divided by the standard deviation. So this is the formula. Z-scores, z-value is equal to the measurements, the x value minus the population mean divided by the population standard deviation. So let's have the examples. Class, in here, class, it's more of examples, given problem. So first example, determine the area under the standard normal distribution curve between the z value of 0 and z value of 1.85. So in a table 2.9 class it gives the area between the of the given z value. So ang hanapin lang natin class is the z value of 1.85. So we only need to look up the z value in the table. So find the 1.8 in the left column and the 0.05 in the top row. So we will get the z value of 0.4678. So let's check on that on the table. So sabi 1.8 dito class. 1.8 and 0.05 eto. So saan magmi-meet? Ayan. So we have 46.78. 46.78 is the area between the 46.78. So tama. That the area between the z value of 0 to 1.85 is 46.78. So ito, okay, wait. For a while. Ayan. So from the 0 to 1.85. So let's say dito 1.8. Ano yung area between that? So based on the table 2.9, so the area in the z value between the 0 to 1.85 is 0.4678 or 46.78%. Next example, determine the area under the normal standard distribution curve between the z value of 0, so dito, and the z value of negative 1.15. So let's say dito, 1.15. Ang ilang area daw? Yan. So the area, class, ang titingnan lang natin dito in the table 2.9 is yung 1.15. So the area between the z value of 0 and z value of negative 1.15 is 0.3749. So therefore, the area is 37.49%. So check natin sa table 2.9. So 1.15. So ito, 1.1 tapos 0.05. So saan sila magmi-meet? Sorry. Ayan. So 37.49. So tama. The area between the z value of 0 and negative 1.15 is 37.49%. So next example is find the area under the standard distribution curve to the right. Okay, to the right of z value of 1.15. So, ito yung z value 1, let's say 1.15, no? To the right daw. So, yung dito. Okay, yung to the right, yung area na to. Okay, to the right of the z value of 1.15. Okay, so the required area is the right tail of the normal curve. So, in the table 2.9 class, no, it gives the area of a 0.3749. No, yung z value na 1.15, diba? In a table 2.9, okay, 1.15 is 37.49. Okay, so 0.3749. Okay, so again, ang hinahanap dito is yung area papunta sa right ng 1.15. So, since isang side lang ang ating gagamitin dito, class, no? Eh, di ba, sabi nga natin, both sides, the right tail or the right side is 50, okay, and the left side is 50. Okay, so we have to subtract the area of the area of z value of 1.15 na 0.3749 from the 0.5 thousand or 0.5000 kasi yung area nung left. Okay, since half of the area under the curve is to the right of the z value of 0. Okay, so yung half area, that is 0.5000 minus no area, okay, ng z value of 1.15. Okay, or the z value of 0 between 1.15, so 0.3749. So pag pinag-minus mo, we will have a result of 0.1251 or 0.1251. So the probability of the z value to the right of the z value of 1.15 is 12.51%. Okay, or the area to the right of the z value of 1.15 is 0.1251 or 12.51%. So yung area daw na ito, class, is 12.51%. Okay, kasi half of the area. Okay, yung etong value na to, class, is yan yung area between from the 0 to 1.15. So ngayon, ito daw, ang kailangan nung mahanap na value is yung sa right ng 1.15. So, the area to the right of that z value 1.15 is 12.51%. Okay? So next example. Find the area under the standard normal distribution curve to the right of z value of negative 1.85. Okay, so dito daw. Okay, negative 1. Okay, let's say 0.85. So, to the right. So, ibig sabihin, papunta dito. Okay, anong area? Okay, to the right. Sorry. Okay, so ito yung negative 1.85 to the right. Okay. So the probability of the area, okay, of the probability of the area to the right of 1.85 is 0.4678. Okay, check natin dun sa table 1.8 tapos 5. Ayan, 46.78. Okay, so the area between the 0 and z value of 1.85 plus is 0.4678. So since half of the area or half lang yung gagamitin natin na area, class, okay, so we have to subtract this on 0.5000. Okay, so since ito lang yung kailangan natin. Okay, yung area daw na ito. Okay, so 0.50000 minus the area no minus nung area between the z value of 0 and 1.85, 0.4678. So we will get the answer of 0.0322, or hence the area, okay, to the right of negative 1.85 is 3.22%. Okay, so the area to the right of the z value of negative 1.85 is 3.22%. Okay, so another example, determine the area under the standard normal distribution curve between the z value of 0.75 and the z value of 1.85. So, alam naman natin that the z value of 1.85 is 0.4678 based on the table 2.9. Yung 0.75, check nga natin. 0.75, 0.7, tapos 0.5. Okay, 0.5. So, 27.34. So, tama, no? The probability of the area, okay, between the 0 and 0.75 is 0.2734. Okay, and then the probability of the area between the 0 up to z value of 1.85 is 0.467. Okay, so eto class. Okay, let's say, okay, yung dalawa kasi pinaplat dito. Ayan. Okay, ito yung 0. Let's say 0 tapos yung 0.75. Ayan yung area between on that. Okay, tapos on the area of from the 0 up to the area of 1, let's say 1.85 dito. Okay, so ayan. Okay. Okay, so ipagma-minus natin. Okay, kasi ang kailangang malaman is yung area daw between these two z value. Okay, between these two z value. So, yung 0.4678 na value between the z value of 1.85, okay, minus yung area between ng 0 and 0.75 na z value. Okay, so 0.4678 minus 0.2734 equals to 0.1948. So the probability of the area between the z value of 0.75 and 1.85 is 0.1944 or 19.44%. So the area between the two given z value is 19.44%. Okay. Next, another example. Find the area under the standard normal distribution curve between the z value of 1.15. Let's say, let's say, medyo tabing ilayuan natin konti kasi 1.15, hindi naman eksakto yung sinabi. Okay, so let's say, okay, dito, no, 1.15. Okay, we have to determine the area between 1.15 and the negative 1.85. Okay, so yan daw. Kailangan nating ma-determine yung area between the two given z value. Okay, so 1.85. And based on table 2.9, 0.4678. 1.15, check natin. 0.3749 ba yan? 1.15. Ayan, 37.49. Okay, so now that the two areas are on the opposite sides of the z value of 0, we must find both areas and we have to add them. Okay, kasi dalawang area yung sakop, no? The right and the left. Okay, in the Gaussian curve. Okay, so this is the mathematical expression, the probability. Okay, so the probability of the area between the z value of negative 1.85 and z value of 1.15. So, pag plus natin, 0.4678 plus 0.3749 is equals to 0.8427. Therefore, we can conclude that yung total area between the two given z value of negative 1.85 and 1.15 is 84.27%. Okay. Tandaan, ang dinetermine natin yung dalawang value or yung area between the two given value na nasakop yung parehas na side. Okay. So, the total area, okay, the two areas are on the opposite sides of the z value of 0. So, we have to add them. Okay, kapag isa lang, we have to subtract. Okay, so ito, the total area is 84, okay, 0.27%. Okay. Okay, another example. Find the area under the normal standard distribution curve to the left ng 1.15. Okay, so area to the left. Okay, na 1.15. So let's say kung ito yung 1.15 plus no to the left is yun, papunta doon. Okay, yung area dyan. Okay. Okay, so in the table 2.9 yung z value na 1.15, okay, since ang binibigay lang daw doon, ang binibigay doon na area is between the z value of 0 and the z value of 1.15. So we must add the 0.5000 to the table area. Okay, since the 0.5000 is 1/2 of the total area that lies to the left. Okay, lies to the left of z value of 0, yung ito yun. Okay, ito yung sa left ng z value of 0. Sorry. Okay, z value of 0. Okay. So, class no, the probability of the z value to the left of z value of 1.55, the probability of the area to the left of z value of 1.15, okay, so 0.5000 plus since no papunta, no, yung half of the area, okay, plus yung area between the 0 and 1.15 na z value. Okay, so 0.5000 plus the 0.3749 na nakuha natin sa table 2.9. So we have the answer of 0.8749. So the area, okay, to the left of the z value of 1.15 is 87.49. Okay, ibig sabihin, ito yung ating z value na 1.15 class, no, to the left, okay, okay, papunta doon. Okay, yung area is 87.49. Okay, so ang hinalam dyan is yung area pa kaliwa ng 1.15. Okay, so kaya inad. Okay, so the area is, or the total area is 87.49%. Okay. Okay. 1.15 based on the table 2.9, 37.49. Another example class, no? Find the area, okay? Find the area under the standard normal distribution curve to the right of a z value of 1.15. Okay, so ito. Okay? Ito, class yung 1.15 to the right. Okay, yung value daw to the right of the 1.15 and to the left of the z value of, okay, kung nandito yung negative 1.85. Okay, so yung area dyan, so to the left daw niyan. So yung eto naman daw. Okay, area ng eto. Okay? So, alamin natin on the table 2.9 yung area of the area between the z value of negative 1.85, z value of 0 to z value of negative 1.85. So based on the table, sorry, 2.9, so 1.85 is 47, sorry, 46.78. Okay, so 46.78. 1.15, okay, 1.15 is 37.49. Okay, so dalawang z value dito class, no? So nakuha na natin since nasa both sides sila, nasa opposite sides sila. Okay, sa opposite sides. So class, no, the probability of the probability of the area of z value of negative to the left of the z value of negative 1.85 is 0.4678. So, kailangan siyang i-minus kasi nasa opposite sides. Okay, i-minus sa 0.5,000 or 0.5000. So, we will get a 0.0322. Tapos, the probability of area on to the right of the z value of 1.15 class. Okay, so minus ulit siya in a 0.5,000 is a 0.37. Class, tandaan ha, yung nasa table 2.9, yun yung z value between between the 0 at saka yung given na z value. Okay, so we will get a 0.1251. Okay, we need to add the probability of area ng negative 1.85 and the probability area ng 1.15 to obtain the area of the region. Okay, so ipag-add natin yung 0.0322 plus 0.1251, we will get a 0.1573. Okay, so the total area class, no, in a normal distribution curve of the given z value is 15.73%. Okay, so the total area na nagamit class on the Gaussian curve is 15.73%. Okay, so another example, okay, is find the z value. Ito naman class, ang hinahanap na dito is the z value. Okay? The z value mismo. Tama, the z value kasi given na yung area. Okay? So find the z value such that the area under the normal distribution curve is between 0, okay, and the z value of 0.3962. So, ang binigay na dito, class, is yung area. Ang kailangan nating malaman is the z value. Okay? So, 0.3962 yung given. Okay, in the table 2.9, class, okay, check natin, iba dito, hanapin natin in a table 2.9 class kung anong z value yung merong 0.3962. So for example na ito, the value of 1.26. Z value of 1.26, so 1.2, 0.6. Okay, so tama nga ba? Okay, so ito yung 0.6. Ayan. Okay, so 39.62. Okay, so the z value of the area under the normal distribution curve, yun dito, okay, so from here 0, okay, ang given is the z value of 0.3962. So based on the table 2.9, ang z value na yun is 1.26. Okay. Okay, so this on here class is another example or another, tatapos na tayo in the standard normal distribution curve. Okay, so dito naman is in the normal distribution. Okay, wait lang. Okay. So for example, in the application of the normal distribution class, no, so the average Pag-ibig salary loan for RFS Pharmacy Incorporated employees is 23,000. If the debt is normally, okay, the debt is normally distributed with a standard deviation of 2,500, find the probability, okay, find the probability that the employee owes less than 18,500. Okay, so this is the normal distribution curve. So given na X value is 18,500. Find the probability that the employee owes less than, okay, 18,500. Okay, so find the Z value for 18,500. No? So, applying the formula, the Z value formula. So, 18,500 minus 23,000. Okay, kasi ito. Okay, the Pag-ibig salary loan for the RFS Pharmacy employee is 23,000. Okay, so the mean, yun yung ating population mean divided by to the standard deviation of 2,500. So, answer of this is negative 4,500. No? Kasi nga, mas malaki yung value ng pinang-minus natin. Okay, divided by 2,500, we will get a Z value of negative 1.80. Negative 1.80. So, in A, tingnan natin agad in the table 2.9, no? 1.80. Ano yung Z value for 1.80? Okay, so 1. Okay, so 1.80 is ito, 46.41. Okay, so in the area obtained in a table 2.9 is 0.4641 or 46.41, which corresponds to the area between the Z value of 0, okay, to the area of Z value of negative 1.80. Okay, negative 1.80. Ito yung 0. Okay, yun daw yung 0.46.41 class is yun yung area between this 0 and 1.18 na Z value. Okay, so we have to subtract the 0.4641 class from the 0.5000. Okay, kasi half of the Gaussian curve. Okay, so the probability that the employee owes less than 18,500. Okay, so we get the Z value of negative 1.80. Okay, so since nakuha na natin yung area class no ng the Z value of 1.80, the area is 46.41, so we have to subtract that on 0.5,000. Okay, so we will get a 0.0359. So hence, class, that we can conclude that the employee owes less than 18,500. Okay, that we can conclude that the employees owes less than 3.59%. Okay, owes less than 3.59%. Okay, another example. The average age bank manager is 40 years. Okay, assume the variable is normally distributed if the standard deviation, okay, if the standard deviation is 5 years, find the probability that the age of a randomly selected bank manager will be in the range between 35 and 46 years old. Okay, so ito. Okay, yung ating normal distribution. Okay, we have to find a 2Z values class kasi dalawa, no? Kailangan daw nating mahanap yung range. Okay, between 35 and 46 years old. Okay, so for 35 years old, we have to get the Z value. So 35 minus 40, kasi yan yung mean natin, divided by 5. So negative 5 divided by 5 is equals to negative 1.00. Okay, and then Z value for the 46 years of age minus the mean na 40 divided by 5. So 6 divided by 5, we will get a 1.20. Okay, so in a table 2.9 class, no, we have to get the value of the negative 1.0 and the Z value of 1.20. Okay, so check natin class. Okay, 1.00 and 1.20. Okay, so 1.0, so 34.13. Okay, 34.13. Tapos 1.20, 38.49. Okay, so ayan. Okay, so the value, the probability of the Z value of negative 1.00 is the probability value or probability area between the Z value of 0 to negative 1.00 is 0.3413. And the probability of value of the Z value 0 of probability value between the Z value of 0 and 1.20 is 0.3849. Okay? So we have to add class kasi di ba nga range daw. Kailangan nating ma-determine yung range between 35 to 46. Okay? So we have to add the probability value of negative 1.00 and the probability value of 1.20. Z value of 1.20. Okay? So, class, no, the 0.3413, this is the probability area between the Z value of 0 and negative 1.0 plus the probability area between the Z value of 0 and 1.20. So 0.3413 plus 0.3849, we will get a 0.7262. Okay, so the probability that a randomly selected bank manager is between 35 and 46 years old is 72.62%. Okay, the probability that the randomly selected bank manager is between 35 and 46 years old. Okay, is 72.62%. Okay. Another example, to qualify for a master's degree program in business administration at San Sebastian College, no, the candidates must score in the top 20% of top 20% on a mental ability test. So the test has a mean of 180 and a standard deviation of 25. Find the lowest possible score to qualify. Okay, assume the test scores are normally distributed. So take note that the scores are normally distributed. The test value X that cut off the upper 20% of the area is under a normal distribution curve ang kinakailangan or kailangan nating hanapin. So note that work backwards to solve this problem. Okay? So step 1, we have to determine the area under the normal distribution between 180, okay, between yung mean ng 180 and a standard deviation of 25. Okay? So the 0.500, okay, kasi class, okay, yung isang area lang gagamitin natin dito, so 50%. Okay, 50%. Sorry, lowest possible score. Okay, the lowest possible score, so 50. Okay, so 0.50 minus 0.200, 0.2000 kasi 20%. Okay, candidates must score in the top 20%. Okay, so we will get a 0.3000 or 0.3000. And find the Z value that corresponds to an area of the computed X value or of the area of 0.3000 by looking onto the table 2.9. Okay, kung walang makitang eksaktong 0.3000, yung malapit. Okay, the closest value. So in this case, class, the closest value is 0.2995. No, that corresponds a z value of 0.84. Okay, so check nga natin yan doon sa table. Okay, 0.84. 0.8. Sorry. Ito, 0.8 at 0.4. Ayan, 29.95 or 0.2995. No? The closest value to the 30.00 or 0.3000 value. Okay, so yun ang ating z value, the 0.84. Okay, so now we have to substitute the formula ng z value para ma-solve natin yung x value. Ano yung kailangan na scores. Okay, so given the z value of 0.84, okay, equals to the x, which is yun yung kailangan nating hanapin, minus to the mean, 180, no? The population mean divided by to the population standard deviation na 25. Okay, i-substitute yan. Yung 25, tamo doon para maging ma-multiply siya. Okay, para ang maiwan na lang is this. Okay, I mean, yung sa numerator, ilipat mo dito sa side natin out na to. Okay, para maging plus siya. Kasi class, di ba, negative 1.80 yan. So, pag nilipat mo yan sa kabila, magiging positive 180. So, 0.84 multiplied by 25, okay, plus 180. Tapos, ang maiwan na lang on this side is si x. Okay, na kailangan nating hanapin. So, 0.84 multiply mo muna sa 25, we will get an answer of 21 plus 80. Okay, equals to the x kasi x ang kailangan natin hanapin. So, pag pinag-plus mo, we will get the result of 201. Okay, so a score of 201 should be used as a cutoff. Okay, so any applicant scoring a 201 or higher could qualify for a master's in business administration. Okay, dito class, ang hinanap natin is the x or yung score. Okay, the x value ang hinanap natin kasi meron na tayo nung z value. Okay, so this ends class the reinforcement discussion regarding with the normal distribution curve and the standard distribution curve. Okay, class, you have to focus in this kasi ito yung mayroong malaking points in the exams. Okay, so thank you.